Greetings gamer guys and gals, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a quick overview of the character that I just used to kill the Elder and the Elder Guardians in red tier maps. This was the ultimate goal for this character, to see if I could push Cleave to the limit and go take on the hardest content, which I was actually able to, and I'm really satisfied with the results of it. If you guys want to invest in a really easy Elder character, I would really suggest maybe giving this build a try. It's really cheap. I've invested more into this character than you actually need to kill the Elder and the Guardians, just because I'm really enjoying it. So you can take what you want from the gear I'll show you and just modify it, and trust me, you don't need nearly this much gear to kill this guy. So level 90 Juggernaut. As far as the gear, using 2 Grellwood Shanks, basically just because they're cheap, and the armor while stationary is really good. Trust me, these are strong enough to kill the Shaper or the Elder, excuse me, and all his Guardians. It's not an issue. As far as enchantments on the helm, get the Cleave attack speed. It is the best in Path of Building. 40% Cleave damage does just a little bit less than this. I was able to buy these, that amulet. I was able to craft these rings, which are pretty sweet. I actually found these gloves, found that belt, and bought these boots. As far as the gear, besides these rings, it's probably about 30 chaos worth. It's really not that expensive. Maybe these gloves, if you don't get spiked gloves with similar stats, probably won't really cost you that much. So besides this, maybe 30-40 chaos, especially if you get a corrupted 6-link. You can get some corrupted 6-links for quite cheap. I was able to buy the white one for like 30 chaos total, and then I just crafted it myself. As far as the link setup, we're doing Cleave, Brutality, Melee Physical, Ruthless, Chance to Bleed, and Multi-Strike. For defenses, I am running Arctic Armor and Vulnerability on Blasphemy, and I have a Determination in to switch over to from my Vulnerability for things that hit a little bit harder as far as physical, and if I need to do melee physical reflect maps, which this character can do. I would suggest just taking out 2 of your links, just going down to a 4-link, and you'll do plenty of damage to kill him. Flask, we're doing Lion's Roar, Basalt Flask, Sulfur Flask for the Consecrated Ground. Actually does help quite a bit in boss fights where you need a regen. So this is the defensive and offensive flask. And then just 2 life flasks to help out. As far as the gods, we're using Tukahama. I haven't been able to find the Warmaker. I'm looking to get that soon. But you're stationary quite a bit in this, so the 8% physical damage mitigation on top of everything else is incredibly effective. I'm using the soul here of Arakalai, Arakalai. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I basically am using it for the 50% recovery of life if you stop taking damage over time recently. So characters that use Blood Rage, if you have a cast when damage taken, set up a Mortal Call, this will stop the damage you take temporarily and actually proc that, and it just skyrockets your life regeneration. As far as the tree, pretty basic ascendancies. We're going to start here and jump over through the damage here, go up to Resolute Technique, and come down here. Your ultimate goal basically is to get to Crimson Dance here. This is a bleeding character, and stacking up to 8 times on this character, you do some serious bleed damage. It's really fun. I would suggest getting the Rampart here for the Fortify effect, because the stronger your Fortify as a Juggernaut, the tankier you are. And trust me, this character is very tanky. Just get some bleed damage, some more bleed damage. Coming over here, getting damage with dual wielding, and any kind of damage here with swords. It's going to skyrocket your DPS, and you're going to attack so fast that you're going to turn into the Blender, which is really fun. Really satisfying character. As far as the effectiveness, guys, I never really felt like I was in a lot of danger with the Guardians. I ended up dying to the Eradicator twice and the Elder twice. All 4 of them could have been prevented if I would have just not been so boneheaded. I really just wanted to see exactly how tanky this guy was, and kind of just face tanked when I really shouldn't have. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. As far as the 4 Elder Guardians, I do apologize. I am missing one of them. The file somehow got corrupted, and I can't get it back. So I might upload me killing the other Guardian in a higher tier map, if I can, maybe like a tier 15, just to show that I can pretty much take all the Guardians without really being in any kind of trouble. As far as the Elder himself, I didn't really feel like I really had a lot of trouble. He went down pretty simple. The ad phase was a little bit harder for Cleave, because you just can't kill the portals in a effective way. But I had no problem. He was actually fairly easy even in a tier 13 map. Anyway, guys, if you're looking just for a simple, easy, effective, frankly really fun elder farmer and even high tier boss farmers, this character I would suggest really giving a try. Just because you're a juggernaut, you can take your damage farther than you might be able to with any other kind of tank ascendancy. Just because a juggernaut is so incredibly defensive, I was able to take Cleave and really push it to the limit as far as the damage is concerned. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you off with some footage of me killing the Guardians and the Elder. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. I'm OneLess1. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, here we go.
Uphill court set. I don't even have enough chaos anymore.
What? What? There we go. Pretty easy so far. Nope. First death. 70% in. Okay. Yeah, he does get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, that degen ain't something to scoff at, to say the least. Okay. Yep, phase 2. Here we go. Oh, what the hell was that? What the fuck was that? Nothing.
Go to your trade.
I cannot do this yet.
Okay.
Six level.
Yeah, the Shaper's is like over half dead from that incident. God, that really sucks.
If it dies, then it's not good.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
You can still do it, but it's not good at all.
Oh shit, there's fucking 3 portals that spawn. I forgot.
Poor bastard letting the shaper die.
Well, I'm trying to like taunt the ads, but
I can't pick that up.
We have to try, so it'll flip.
yes, attack me, please. Thank God.
Yeah, I think you should have it. Let's portal phase.
No, he failed the portal phase. He could still probably do it though.
And down. 1 death. To a really unseen mechanic. Unique leather belt, carnal, and the prismatic jewel.
Oh, you got a jewel?
Yep.